Hey guys, Angus here bringing another video today. Today's video is going to be the start of our series on a really cool, really weird, really different airsoft gun in the airsoft community. This is the Real Sword Type 97. Very, very nice AEG. Definitely something different. If you're looking for something different, guys, I recommend the Real Sword Type 97. I have yet to see someone else who owns this thing. But anyway, on to the real purpose of this video. It's going to be a chronograph of this AEG, and if you're interested in purchasing this gun after you watch the video, there'll be a link down below in the description to airsoftStation.com where you can purchase this particular gun for $400. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and get into the chronograph. For the chronograph, we are going to be using the custom battery that the Type 97 takes. You can purchase this battery additionally for $40 at airsoftStation.com. There is a 9.6 available. However, we will be using the 10.8 volt, 1200 milliamp custom battery. As you can see, definitely very different. It's stored down here inside the handguard. We'll be making a separate video to show you how to put the battery inside the gun. As for what we'll be shooting in the chronograph, we have a 130 round mid-capacity magazine loaded up with TSD 0.2 gram BBs, as you can see, stored in the back here. And with that being said, let's get into the chronograph of the Real Sword Type 97. We have the Extra Tech Chrono set up. First thing we're going to be reading here is feet per second. So without further ado, let's go ahead and fire a few shots in here. 424.8, 425.5, 427.5, 423.8, 422.6, 424.6, 425.3, so around 425, 430 feet per second. So this gun is shooting fairly hot, and it really doesn't sound like that. Normally when a gun's shooting that hot, like a JGM4 or something, you kind of hear that whiny squeal in your ear. This gun shoots very, very smooth. The gearbox is very nice. Alright, now let's go full auto and figure out the rounds per minute on this gun. Remember guys, with a 10.8 volt. 863, 887, 886, so around almost the 900 rounds per minute area, and people are already commenting about RPM's low. This isn't really a gun made to have a high rate of fire. Just because your M4 shoots whatever 50 bajillion BBs a second doesn't mean the gun is bad just because it's shooting under 1,000 rounds per minute with a 10.8 volt. It's not designed to be firing a high rate of fire. And as you can see, when you transfer that almost 900 rounds per minute down, you get almost 15 rounds per second, which again, guys, it's respectable. It's very, very, very nice. 15 rounds per second is fine. Alright, and now for the final conclusion of the Real Sword Type 97 chronograph. Now, first thing I want to say here, guys, Real Sword, as we know it, very nice quality company. They make great external quality weapons. This feels great in your hands, feels very, very realistic. And most of the time when we buy guns like that, great external quality, look real, all that stuff, they're more so collector's item, which honestly, I bought this as a collector's item to put on a shelf. But this gun actually performs very well, unlike a lot of those collector's items. On the chronograph readings, as you can see, straight out of the box, brand new, maybe a little over a week old, used in one skirmish, no upgrades in it. This gun is shooting 430 feet per second out of the box, which is excellent for field play. Now, one thing I want to point out, as I pointed out earlier with the feet per second, when you have a gun that's typically shooting that high, you get a lot of vibration in the gearbox, whiny, high-pitched. This gun shoots very, very smooth, very, very nice. It's not, no vibration at all. It's a smooth shooting gun, and that's one of the reasons I like it so much. So, really nice gearbox in it. Now, rate of fire, this is where people are going to get critical because their M4s are jacked up to 1,400 rounds a minute for no reason at all, except I guess unless you're playing CQB. But 900 rounds per minute on a 10.8 volt battery is respectable. It's not as great as, you know, all your M4s and stuff, but it's respectable. And that's honestly a big deal to me, considering my L85, my primary, only shoots about 750 rounds with a 9.6 volt battery. So 900 rounds per minute is respectable. Same with the rounds per second. 15 rounds per second, again, it's respectable. It's going to get the job done. You're still shooting a decent rate of fire at your opponent. Doesn't matter how many BBs you're shooting a second. There's a chance you can still hit them. 900 rounds per minute is respectable. So feet per second, very nice at 430. Rate of fire is respectable. And honestly, judging by the chronograph readings, this is a very nice AEG to use in the field. If you're looking for an unusual woodland weapon, I'd highly recommend the Real Sword Type 97, as we've seen on the chronograph, and also from my personal experience using this in a skirmish. So with that being said, this has been Deathcore Airsoft's chronograph of the Real Sword Type 97. And I really hope I don't get shot in the face.